How exactly did the people of Guam survive World War II and the Japanese occupation of the island? Senator Frank Bloss Jr. and the Guam War Survivors Memorial Foundation is launching a new book detailing how war survivors lived during World War II. Families in the Face of Survival is a new book being released by the Guam War Survivors Memorial Foundation that helps paint the picture of exactly how the people of Guam were able to survive nearly 3 years of Japanese occupation during World War II. Senator Frank Bloss Jr. explains.
It's the second book published by the Guam War Survivors Memorial Foundation, and what this book provides is new accounts and new, I guess, iterations from individuals from other than the original 30 survivors that we had featured in our first book.
This book features the stories of 15 war survivors.
The focus on this book was on how they survived. You know, what did they eat? You know, how did they sleep? You know, how did they medicate themselves? What did they do to be able to survive day to day during the period of the occupation?
Senator Bloss says the book was made possible by volunteer writers and others in the community who wanted to honor and recognize Guam's war survivors.
What the book also highlights and the book provides is the names of over 15,000 individuals who were on Guam during the occupation and either survived it or met the unfortunate circumstance of being killed during the war.
Families in the Face of Survival not only teaches us about survival in the past, but it also teaches us about survival techniques that can be used in any day and age.
The many uses of coconut, you know, how to fashion, you know, certain items, items around the house, you know, to make slippers. You know, how to make a workable, you know, functional oven, you know, out of 55-gallon drums. You know, it's a lot of the stuff that, you know, if you read it and you go through what they needed to do to adapt and what they needed to do to survive, and you know, sometimes when we go through some of our, you know, our disasters, storms and whatnot, you know, you can actually glean, you know, from their experiences and what they had to use and actually use it today for practical uses. It was good, you know, 70-some years ago, and it's still good today.
Families in the Face of Survival is the second book in a trilogy of war stories based on the memories of survivors themselves. The book will be officially launched on Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Sheraton Laguna Resort's Serena Ballroom. You can buy the book there for $70, or you can get it at Frank Bloss and Associates in Barrigada. You can call them at 734-7702, or you can call the Senator's office at 475-2527.